So Jen, we are here at NRB, and it's exciting to be sitting here together after years of knowing one another. And you've been in this space for a long time now. It's a really unique space, helping people navigate and understand the occult and the world you came out of, which was being a psychic medium and doing that job. I mean, really, a couple of decades immersed in this world. When you look at the culture right now, what most concerns you?
Our culture is so plagued, and you know how I feel about it all the time, but I think my biggest concern would be social media, making the occult, making the New Age so accessible, and the illusion of it, attacking the youth, coming for the youth. Crystals and manifesting are huge on Instagram, huge. Then you have TikTok, where you have a tarot card reader, a psychic medium, right at the click of a button. You can even just scroll and watch them. They do lives. They go on there and they do lives. They do live readings. Then you have the music industry coming out here, and Satan is just putting it right in everybody's face. It's right there, attacking the kids. The Grammy shows, the Olympics. Sorry, I said it. You know, sorry, not sorry, but it's out there. You know, it is.
Yeah, this imagery, right? And trying to make Satan look not real or silly, or, you know, like if you're putting on the horns and you're dressing in this way, there's this element of, oh, it's just entertainment. You know, it makes you think, oh, well, he's not really real. He's not really there, right? Which is the biggest deception that there is.
Right. Or that it makes a difference. This is something I keep going back to. People will say to me, well, I wouldn't go near the witch coven, right? I wouldn't go near that person who's all gothic looking, you know, forgive me, but, you know, or a pointy black hat, you know, stirring the cauldron. That must be really bad, or that could possibly be bad. But then they'll turn on TLC and watch Teresa Caputo and the psychic medium, and everybody's crying. And that's a person like me, and that's the type of people you really need to be afraid of, because we were, and she still is, unfortunately, very deceived. But it's the illusion. Again, it doesn't matter what it looks like. We're talking to the same demons. Those are the same demons. So people are deceived, and the enemy is going to deceive people however he can do it, whether it is by making you think it's false or it's entertainment or it's a goof, or by desensitizing the masses, by putting it in your face and making it so mainstream. It's so mainstream. Or connecting you from your feelings, your emotional feelings. Grief is really hard. So when somebody's tucking in and watching the Long Island Medium or Matt Frazier or Tyler Henry, which is all over Netflix and other places as well, and the movies too, Billy, but that might tug on their heartstrings. Oh, they're just helping people. And I get that, because I thought I was helping people too. And I really wanted to.
Yeah. Well, and that's part of your story that's so interesting, is it helps people understand the mindset. You know, I think there's an assumption that all these people are just evil and they're maniacal and they're out to hurt people. But a lot of these people think they're actually helping. They're doing something to connect people with their dead loved ones, which we know that's not what's actually going on. You're communicating with demons. We have actually not talked about this. I mean, personally we have, but not in interviews. When it comes to the current psychics and mediums, the people who you're speaking out against on social media, how have they come at you or responded to you, knowing that ex-psychics say, I mean, you're out there, like I'm an ex-psychic and I'm calling this out. How have they responded to you?
Well, thank God nobody has said anything directly to me. Praise the Lord. There are people that actually, you don't know this, I was going to tell you on this trip, but there was a specific show that's not, I don't want to say too much about it. I'll tell you, you know, off camera, but that found our podcast on your show, Playing with Fire, about yoga, and they got all up in arms, and then did a whole show putting me on blast, total blast. And I was just like, you know, it took me back a moment, and then I'm like, but they're deceived. I get it. Block, block, block. See you later. Not getting involved with this, and understanding that these are the little things that the enemy will throw at us also, and we can't worry about that. And I'm kind of glad that we spoke about that, because you have to stand firm for Jesus Christ. You have to be bold for the Lord. What my sign off on my YouTube videos, Billy, is that share the gospel, because you have nothing to lose, but that soul has everything to gain. We're not promised tomorrow. We've got to stand firm for the truth today. Throw them at me, Billy. Throw them at me.
Yeah, so you're not concerned about that. It's not something that has stopped you or,
No.
and I'm sure they're aware of what you're doing. I'm sure a lot of these people out there are, and it's part of the spiritual battle. When you look at sort of the ministry that you're in, because you came into this ministry, you became a Christian, and then it's sort of like you have a choice to make. Either I'm going to just be a Christian and live my life, or I'm going to be a Christian, live my life, and I'm going to speak out. And you made that choice to speak out. What has it been like for you? Is it rewarding just to know that you're kind of stepping in this gap that not a lot of other people are stepping into?
It is so rewarding. It's a privilege and it's a blessing. And I think about how God doesn't waste a moment of our life, Billy, because all those years, it's easy to look back and say, I wish I would have known then about Jesus. I wish I didn't have all that demonic oppression, obviously, and go through that. And now he's using all of that for his glory, for his kingdom, and it's just a privilege for me to serve him. I promised him that day when he saved me that I was going to pick up my cross and follow him, and wherever he would call me, I would go. And it's not easy, as you know. It's not easy, because there are haters. They're out there. People get in the comment section. They do the whole thing.
Never read the comment section.
Never read the comment section, but it's truly a blessing, serving the Lord.
Well, where can people go if they want to connect with you? Because a lot of people are watching or listening, and maybe they've gotten into horoscopes or other things, and they don't even realize, and maybe they're dealing with evil in some way, and they're not really sure what to do. Where can they go to connect with you?
www.xpsychicsaved.com.
Awesome. Thank you so much, as usual.
Thank you, Billy. Good to see you.